Hi, everyone. It's good to see you this morning. Some of you, good to see you again. Yeah, just have a seat nice and close so you can hear and see me. Yeah, you can sit here on the floor. It might be easier to see if you sit closer. Wherever you want to sit, though, have a seat. Today, I want to tell you guys a story. When I was little, I used to love my grandmother's cherry pie. Raise your hand if you like cherry pie. Some of us. Raise your hand if you like pumpkin pie. Some more of it. Okay, we got some participation. That's awesome. Very good. Rhubarb. Does anybody like rhubarb? Oh, yeah, that's me too. Yeah, good. Well, my very favorite kind of pie is cherry pie, and my grandmother made it the very, very best. Well, I wanted to make a pie just like my grandmother's cherry pie. So I had to think in my head. I got permission to be able to make this pie at home. I had to think in my head how my grandma did it. So I remembered, okay, my grandma always puts on a white apron. So I went and found myself a white apron because I wanted my pie to taste like hers. I also had to remember, okay, before she gets started, she washes her hands with dish soap. So I had to find some dish soap, and I washed my hands with the dish soap. And then I said, okay, what else does Grandma do to make her cherry pies taste the way they do? Okay, she also puts lotion on after she washes her hands. So I put lotion on my hands. So I followed our recipe, and, my cherry pie was disappointing. It was not a very good cherry pie. If you want to move closer so you can see, you're really welcome to move down. It's okay. So why do you think my cherry pie didn't taste like Grandma's cherry pie? Any ideas? You have an idea?
You didn't do it with someone?
It's true. I was on my own. I thought I was remembering the ways to do it. I don't know that I was right. I must have been wrong. It did not taste like Grandma's cherry pie. But there was one Thanksgiving when she said, Hannah, I would help you make a cherry pie. I can show you how I do it. And I was like, oh, finally, I'm going to make a cherry pie just like Grandma's. So over Thanksgiving, she taught me how to roll out the crust. She taught me what to add to the cherry pie filling, which I didn't do before. And she taught me how to make the cool crisscross design on the top of the pie. Ooh, and it was good. She taught me how to sprinkle sugar on top just so it browns the right way. And that pie was perfect. Grandma and I made a perfect pie together. And it's wonderful. And this lessons that we learned here with the pie is that I needed her advice. I needed to go to her and ask her how she did it. I needed to ask questions, I needed to watch her, and I needed to listen. But that also happens in other things in life. If we want to be a good baseball player, we don't just wear the right colors, right? You know that. We know that. If we want to be good singers, we can't just get the best microphone in the world, right? We have to practice. If we want to be good dancers, we can't just get the most expensive dance shoes. There's more to it, isn't there? We have to, when we're learning, if we want to be truly good at something, we have to watch people and listen, don't we? And ask questions. Well, this is something that Jesus teaches us. Jesus wants us to live in ways that he was teaching. Okay? So he had his friends and his disciples, and he would teach them how to live. And there's lots of different ways that we can learn from him. But are there any ideas that you have? How can we live in ways that Jesus was teaching us? How can we live in ways that Jesus was teaching us? How?
Do it with other people?
Yes, we could do it with other people. What's this one? Yeah, the Bible. The Bible has stories that we can read, but if you take a look around, everybody look around this room, you see all these wonderful people looking back at us? All of these people have the same mission that we do. We are all trying to live in a way that Jesus teaches us to. And so that means that we can go to each other to watch, to listen, and ask questions. So I want you to know that it is okay to do those things with your church family, okay? Will you pray with me? You're going to repeat after me nice and loud. Dear God, thank you for this family of faith. Thank you for sending your Son who taught us how to live in ways that please you. Help us watch, ask questions, and listen. Amen. Thank you guys for coming down. You can have a seat.